Hi Pisces, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for tuning into your You Need to Hear This tarot. This will be your, I guess you can consider it some advice that could be helpful, some things that you might need to hear. Let's jump into it and see what comes up. 5 cards for the sign of Pisces. What do they need to know? What is something that's coming in for Pisces? What do they need to hear? Okay, interesting. You've got the 7 of Swords, the 8 of Wands, and the Devil card. Let's jump into that 7 of Swords here. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. If it's often seen as a card of mischief or things that are being withheld from you, especially to do with communication, thoughts, even feelings. Now, there might be an air sign here. There might be a situation, maybe with an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, where this person is being a little bit elusive and they're not being entirely honest with you. Now, for some of you, it could be concerning a Capricorn, and you also have fire here. It can be really any sign, but in terms of the situation in general, Pisces, the 7 of Swords says to me that there's someone potentially holding something from you or not being entirely honest. So there's a situation here that you're going to have to wait. There's still maybe 7 or 8 steps, even 6. You really have 6, 7, and 8 here, so these numbers could be significant, but something potentially might need to unfold, or you're going to hear news, some sort of sign or message or correspondence. News is coming in about someone's ulterior motives. And I say ulterior motives because the devil can be manipulative. So there could be a situation here where someone is trying to persuade you of something, trying to woo you. Maybe they're not being completely honest with you romantically, for example, but there is someone here who might be withholding a situation or information from you, and I feel like this is going to come to your light here. So it's not that you need to be cautious of everything and be capricious and doubt everything that anyone says to you over this time. I just feel like there's something here that you may have intuition about already, about a certain situation or someone keeping secrets, because he really does something that's frowned upon, but he looks back to see if anyone's watching. So it could even be paranoia. You might be paranoid about a person, or you might be feeling like you can't genuinely connect with them. And maybe the message here, Pisces, is that someone isn't being entirely honest, or that someone is trying to backtrack even. It could even be obstacles coming in around you that you'll have to face. It could even be gossip or slander, defamatory talk or criticism that might come in during this time. And you must know that this person might be playing a game or being a little bit manipulative here with you. So you might be questioning a lot of people's intentions during this time, you know, friends, family, loved ones. There could be something happening here. I mean, for some of you with the 8 of Wands, this is things unfolding and us evolving. It's almost like a ladder, so it's evolution, but it's growth. So some of you might grow past a situation like that 7 of Swords during this period here. But it's almost like this is happening directly, because the 8 of Wands, you can see they're lined up very, very precisely, and they're all aiming at one direction here. So I feel like someone is being direct about mischief or theft or inauthenticity, you know, disingenuous behavior. Someone's being pretty direct about it here, Pisces. And there could be a message here that you need to, it could even be happening under your nose, and you need to look at this situation for what it is. It could be signs, symbols, and synchronicities as well. It could be that you have an epiphany. Maybe there's a sign or a message from the universe, from your spirit guides, that's guiding you about a situation. It's almost like there's a message here. Someone might be manipulating you. It could also be someone that's really growing codependent on you and is heavily reliant on your energy, on your behavior, on something that you can provide for them, Pisces. That could also be the case for some of you, absolutely. But really, that 8 of Wands could speak of climbing the ladder or receiving some sort of messages. Now, it's often seen as a lust as well. The Wands can be infatuation, lust, sexual behavior, sexual chemistry. So there could be someone that's quite forward, or someone who wants something quite physical with you. Could be an affair. It could be a physical connection, or you might even hear news from someone who has deceived you in the past, someone who's lied to you, kept things from you, or avoided certain behaviors, topics, milestones. Maybe they weren't ready, but this person is coming in again. There's news or correspondence, and it's like a direct message, maybe on social media, maybe it's a direct call, but it's not an indirect direct approach. It's I want to move forward. This is what I see. Here I am. I want to get back in touch with you. They might want to be connected once more, maybe sexually, maybe physically, maybe emotionally, and even in a relationship, Pisces. It could even be another collaborator, like a business investor, or someone who maybe has been inauthentic or withheld things from you, and you might be hearing from that person again. The Devil card, you can see two people are linked. They're bound together, or they're linked by some sort of common thread here, whether it's love, a romantic connection, a business idea, a creative collaboration. There's something that links them together, even addictions. That could be coming back up here. So there is a pairing of some kind. Now, the devil isn't always bad. It's just seen as an adversary, or it's almost like a message here. Something is becoming too much to handle. Overindulgences, greed, self-indulgent behavior, self-sabotaging behavior, manipulative behavior, things that are a little bit in excess, Pisces, that could be coming up with the devil card. So maybe there's someone who's being too excessive in the relationship. Maybe they're becoming too clingy. Maybe they're wanting power. Maybe they're even playing mind games. That's not always bad, though. It could show Capricorn energy as well. Capricorns tend to be very practical in a situation. They tend to weigh things up and you know, because they're so resilient, they can make a solid decision and stand by it. So I'm not sure if there's a message here for some of you, advice in a sense from the universe, that there's a situation that you need to be more practical about, and it could involve another person, a romantic person, a colleague, an acquaintance, an investor, a business collaboration here. If there's another person or another party, Pisces, and maybe you need to be mindful of that, or you need to be more firm with this person. Maybe this person is dragging you down. Maybe they've got a lot of baggage or addictions. There's some tough things that they might be going through. Maybe they're going through obstacles, and maybe your job is in the middle here and to help guide them, help them get them out of that situation here. It could be this as well. It could be a number of things, but that's sort of what's coming up. But look, some of you might be falling into old patterns, or there might be an opportunity here. It could be addictions, it could be sex, it could be like one-night stands. It could be an unhealthy situation here, something of excessiveness that could be resurfacing for some of you. It might be coming back in, or it's orbiting you, whether this person is orbiting you. You might hear of this thing that you've tried to get away from, Pisces, and it might just come back. The devil sometimes tempts us with offers, and it's really a test, some sort of test on a relationship or another person, on an addiction, something that's proved, you know, you've tried to battle it, or you've tried to walk away from it, but you're still looking back, and maybe there's a test of growth here with the Eight of Wands, that you need to surpass this and you need to become higher. 8 is the highest number here, which is a number of equalization and abundance and prosperity. So it could be a test, the ultimate test of some kind, transitioning into this period that's going to really teach you about yourself and how you are as a character, because the devil can be tempting. So there might be someone or something that's going to tempt you during this time. I will leave it at that though, Pisces. I hope you've enjoyed this reading.